The Nigerian Army, Police, Nigerian Legion, and other security agencies are gathered at the Oyo State Remembrance Arcade in Agodi to commemorate this year's Armed Forces Remembrance Day. In Oyo, the event featured the laying of wreaths by the governor, servicemen, and other government officials. The governor, who spoke after the event, says his administration would continue to prioritize the welfare of the widows of the fallen soldiers and advised security agencies to be neutral in the forthcoming election.
To remain neutral, you know.
Thank you very much.
The country belongs to all of us, you know.
The members of the armed forces, especially those
at the end of everything,
gallant,
politics will
steadfast, they've been truly
go,
committed,
and our country will remain. Please try to support them, and we'll continue in that light.
In Ondo State, politicians, traditional rulers, and head of security agencies were not left out, as the governor, who was represented by his deputy, wants Nigerians to always remember the contributions of the fallen heroes.
All over the world, every society has unique culture and ways through which they honor their heroes. The parade and laying of wreaths is therefore part of our own culture of honoring our heroes in Nigeria.
In Ogun State, Governor Dapo Abiodun also wants Nigerians to always show affection for the families of the fallen heroes and shun every act of violence during the election.
But to remember that these are people that without whom we may not be able to have peace, law, order, security that we need. And as we prepare for the forthcoming elections, we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that we continue to promote peaceful coexistence.
The Armed Forces Remembrance Day is celebrated on the 15th of January every year to honor veterans of World War I and II, as well as the Nigerian Civil War. It is a day set aside for sober reflection on the significance of the Armed Forces Day to the country. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.
The Southeast and South-South zones are not left out of the annual Nigerian Armed Forces Remembrance Day exercise. The event is usually kicked off by military march past, followed by inspection of guards by the governors. Prayers were said by the representative of Christian and Muslim clergies, and guns were shot in honor of the fallen heroes. In Imo State, Opuzodinma says his government will not abandon the fallen heroes who lost their lives in the course of trying to protect the state. Governor Zodima proposed that the National Assembly should establish a special fund for the armed forces, just like the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund.
For laying down their lives to secure us, these our brothers and sisters deserve our respect. They deserve our attention. They even deserve our resources, not mere platitudes. We have not abandoned the families of those who lost their lives in the process of securing the state. We have also been doing our best in supporting security agencies in all ways possible.
His Anambra State counterpart, Chukwuma Soludo, calls for sober reflection as the nation commemorates the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. He commends the gallantry, professionalism, and sends strong message to miscreants terrorizing EL axis of the state to deceased.
Paying special tribute to all those who have lost their lives in the determined fight to eliminate criminality in our state. May their souls rest in peace.
The Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi led the wreath laying of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, the annual event held at the Unity Square, Abakaliki. The Delta State government commended the military for keeping the country despite mounting insecurity confronting the nation. Secretary to the state government led the state reclaim ceremony in honor of the departed soldiers.
We are happy with them. They have kept this country united, and our prayer is that they continue to keep this country united. So we celebrate with them today and pray that the Lord Almighty will continue to strengthen them.
All in a bid to save the nation, and of course because they deserve to be remembered.
In Enugu State, Governor Ifeanyi assures families of the fallen heroes of continued support of the state government towards the well-being of the families. Speaking, the chairman of the state Nigerian Legion and the widows want government to empower the widows and extend their stays in the barracks.
We are talking now, it is a serious issue within the military and within the ex-service. The federal government has not fully attended to that, though they have get promises upon promises.
They should empower the widows. Some of the widows that has nothing to do, they should empower them and also extend their stay in the barracks. For those of us, like me, I use myself as an example. Where I work, I'm not paid enough. I'm not even paid up to 50K.
January 15 is a date set aside to remember the fallen heroes who participated in the Civil War, peacekeeping, and ongoing military operation to keep the country united.
This is the last Armed Forces Remembrance Day that Governor Ifeanyi will participate as the Executive Governor of Enugu State. The event is set aside to celebrate the fallen heroes and is always held on January 15. The aim is for Nigerians to remember those individuals that sacrificed their lives for Nigeria to remain an indivisible country. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Enugu.